Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this actually very rare Q50 Sport. This 2017 Q50 Sport might not seem rare, but there's one reason why this one's super rare. In fact, it is so rare that I've been in Infiniti 16 years and I've been with Infiniti since the Q50 first came out in 2014. And this is the only Q50 I've seen equipped like this one has. And mainly because it has the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, which isn't as rare. They did offer this engine for a few years and eventually it was discontinued. But what makes it rare is that this is a 2.0T with a sport package, which is pretty rare because the sport package has a lot more equipment on it. Most of the 2-liter engines are more of the basic entry-level Q50s. So it's a pretty unique engine. While it doesn't make, you know, the 300 horsepower that you get from the 3-liter V6, which is a fantastic engine. If you're not an all-out speed demon, it is pretty fuel efficient, 22 city, 28 highway, 24 average, so you'll probably get 2 or 3 miles per gallon better than the V6. It has stop-start technology. It's actually the only way you can get that in the Q50 is with this engine. And basically, if you're like at a stoplight, the vehicle's not moving, it will shut the engine off for short periods of time to save on gas and emissions. Really cool engine. This 2-liter turbocharged engine is actually sourced from Mercedes. Infiniti partnered with Mercedes for a little while. Eventually, they had a falling out. Maybe that's one reason why they discontinued the 2-liter. But it's a great engine. Mercedes uses this engine in a lot of their products. In fact, it's probably used in this engine's probably used, you know, in more of their products than any other engine right now. They use it in the C-Class. They use it in the GLA series, the CLA series, the GLC. I also believe it's the entry-level engine in the E-Class. They use it in their Metris cargo van and minivan. In the Q50, it pumps at 208 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. This has a Premium Plus package. That was $1,900, giving you navigation, heated seats, heated steering wheel. You have Navi, synchronized adaptive shift control. And this wasn't cheap. This was close to $50,000 when it was new, $47,785 original MSRP. And the Sport package is a nice feature, giving you this upgraded perforated leather interior. Leatherette seats are standard, leather is optional. With the Sport package, you have a little extra bolstering in the seats to hold you in place during performance driving. You also have steering wheel paddle shifters, only with the Sport and Red Sport. You can get these. And then towards the outside, when we move towards the outside, I'll show you some of the other features you get with the Sport package as well. I also know the whole history of this vehicle. I wish I could say this about all the used cars that we have, but I know the whole history on this one. When I was I'm a used car manager now, but back a few years ago when I was a new car manager, I actually sold this to a really good customer of ours, a gentleman, as a brand new Infiniti. He had it for about a year. He was looking for something bigger. He wasn't really digging this vehicle. You know, obviously I love this product, but maybe it's not for everyone. Different strokes for different folks, right? So he actually ended up trading this in for a brand new Infiniti QX60, which is our 3rd row seat midsize crossover, which he's much happier with, and he still has that one today. So we took this one on trade, and then our office manager, she was looking for a vehicle, and she asked me for a recommendation, and I told her, hey, we have this nice Q50. It only has 5,000 miles on it, beautiful shape. And she bought it, and she's had it for a few years, and she actually just traded it in for a brand new QX50, which is our compact crossover. So that's the whole history of this Q50. It was serviced since new, beautiful shape inside and out. All major services are pretty much up to date, and we actually might even think about making this a certified vehicle. So at the time it's not certified, but maybe after this video is done we might go ahead and make it a certified pre-owned vehicle. Very nicely equipped with features. You have a drive mode selector that will make changes to the engine and transmission, the steering, heated seats, heated steering wheel. Notice this has a dual display system. When the Q50 first came out in 2014, it's actually the first vehicle to have a dual display system of this kind. Of top screen. Top screen is for navigation, rear parking camera. The bottom screen is a tablet-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. You can also access the drive mode selector here. Active trace control will brake the individual wheels to help the vehicle rotate a little bit better through corners. You can set that on or off. Also has Navi synchronized adaptive shift control. The way adaptive shift control works is it will momentarily hold a current gear for better acceleration out of a turn, corner, or when accelerating up a hill. Well, with Navi synchronization, it takes it a step further because it can see the upcoming road conditions on the navigation, and the transmission can prepare for it. Really cool stuff. Power adjustable steering wheel that tilts and telescopes. Has a great sounding Bose performance audio system. Aluminum pedals also come with the sport package. Beautiful car in black on black, has tinted windows. And also with the sport package, you get this larger 19-inch wheel and tire package. You have a sport tuned suspension, and you also get larger brakes. This Q50 also features intelligent all-wheel drive. It's a racing-inspired all-wheel drive system, originally developed from an early version of the Nissan Skyline GTR. Infiniti has been using this all-wheel drive system for a long time. Pretty much since the early 2000s, they've improved upon it over the years. It's been very reliable. It's called a TASA, which stands for Advanced Total Traction Engineering System for All-Terrain. It's a really cool all-wheel drive system. It uses an electromagnetic differential. That activates the all-wheel drive system, so you send an electrical current to that differential, and that sends power. That activates the all-wheel drive and sends power to the front wheels. The system works so good, it can send up to 50% of the vehicle's power to the front wheels very quickly, in a matter of milliseconds, almost instantly. But during normal driving conditions, when it's dry, it'll operate in 100% rear-wheel drive. That improves fuel economy. It also gives it the feel of a rear-wheel drive sports car. It also helps to battle premature tire wear. But like I said, this car has a microprocessor. It has a brain always monitoring driving conditions. So as soon as those rear wheels slip, it almost instantly have 50% of the power to the front wheels. So really does amazing in the wet, slippery weather we have in the Pacific Northwest. And if you do drive in the snow, it does great in the snow. Actually, recently in a recent snowstorm, I took a Q50 Red Sport out with the all-wheel drive, and I did a little video of how great it does in the snow driving around a big parking lot. And you can see that on our YouTube page, Infiniti of Tacoma 1. Even though this is a compact vehicle, it has a decent amount of space in the back seat. S stands for sport. If you do value Japanese build quality, not all Infinitis, not all Japanese brands are built in Japan, but the Q50 still is. The Q50 is built on the advanced front midship platform, also shared with the Nissan Z. Pretty much the sportiest Infinitis we've seen over the last 16 years have been built on this advanced front midship platform. My 05 G35 is built on this one. The reason why they call it the advanced front midship platform is they take the engine and they place it as far back behind the front axle as possible, so the center of gravity is towards the middle of the vehicle, and that gives it as close to 50-50 weight distribution as possible, improving the handling and the feel. And another good aspect of this 2-liter 4-cylinder, it's lighter than the V6, so that even gives it a little bit more better weight distribution, having the lighter engine in the front. So it's pretty light in its feet, very quick. Obviously, you can't compare it to the 300 horsepower twin turbo V6, but like I said, if you're not all out speed demon, it's a very well-rounded vehicle with this engine. Most Mercedes C-classes use this engine. Usually it's only the more expensive, higher performance Mercedes products that have the larger V6. Also, with the sport package, you have a little bit more of an aggressive looking front fascia. The lower part of the front fascia has a little bit more of a sporty look. Absolutely beautiful, stunning vehicle. I love the Q50. I'm a big Infiniti fan. If you're looking for a nice one, this really rare 2.0 Sport with low miles, beautiful condition, and we know the whole history since it was brand new. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.